Okay, hello, good evening, and welcome to the Buick Show. This is Monday, and this is kind of copywriting. It kind of varies a bit between business and marketing, but it's copywriting mainly. So let me just triple check that we're going out. That looks promising. Let's just see if we can hear the audio. Hey, hello, good evening. Yes, we can. Brilliant. Okay, here we go then. So, here we go. So, so tonight is copywriting and the C word. So the C word's got a couple of meanings for tonight. That's a bit big. Let's bring that in a bit. But the main words I'm thinking of is C for confidence and C for Christmas. So, confidence isn't really a copywriting word, but it's what we really need to reflect in our copy. So why am I saying that? Because I've come across people who are not confident. If you're not confident, if you can't put energy and enthusiasm and confidence into your into your message, into your copy, then no words are going to help you. It's not about formulas or being clever or anything like that, or using power words or whatever else you think copywriting is. If you're not basically confident about your offer, and you're not confident in the way that you present it, then that's where your problem is, right there. So you need to get up about your offer and to get confidence in your presentation. Okay, there's no I could, would you like me to, would that be nice, that's not confidence. So we need to get confidence into the thing. So, for instance, as you haven't told me what you're selling, I can't talk about your stuff, so I'm going to talk about mine. I think that's fair enough. So, for instance, I'm doing a thing called the Instant Christmas WordPress plugin. And it is what it is. It is what it says. It basically turns your everyday WordPress blog into a festive smorgasbord of fun and festivity. Okay, that's what it does. So I can't apologize or be humble or whatever about that. The only reason you're going to buy it is if I'm confident about it, and if I can show you the point of it. Okay, so I can't ask, do you think it's a good idea, or do you believe in Christmas, or something like that. It's just not gonna happen. So the whole point of this plugin, and notice that I'm saying this with confidence, is that it will transform your buyers to be more engaged. And because of a very special feature in the plugin, as well as looking beautiful, okay, now look how confident I was when I said that, as well as making it look beautiful and festive and making you fun and the life and soul of the party, and obviously you want to do that, don't you? Okay, look at the energy and excitement that I'm talking about this in. And it will get you more sales. Okay, that's the only reason why we're going to install it. Okay, we're going to get more sales. And we're going to get more sales because it puts people in the mood, it makes them happy, it reminds them that Christmas is on, and that they're in the right place to have some fun with it. And then, as I say, there's a special feature which means that you'll sell more. Okay, that's it. We have to portray it like that. I can't go, oh well, I've got this thing and it kind of makes it look kind of pretty, and it's Christmas and do you want to I don't know, it's no good. The thing, actually, for real, for truth, obviously what we say has to be the truth, will get you more sales, because it tells people that they're in the right place, it gets them in the mood, it shows them that you're the guy ready to sort them out, and then with the special feature it actually helps to sell them, to turn them into buyers. Okay, so yeah, we have to be confident about it. Anyway, so that's confidence and Christmas. That's my two C words. So as I say, as you haven't told me what you're doing, I'm just going to work on my thing, and you'll see the processes and everything that I use, to get my things to work. So the first thing first is, again, I'm very lazy. I really should do this one day. But we should actually start from the features. Featured bullets, turn them into outcomes, and then turn them into features into benefits, and then turn the benefits into outcomes. But I'm always never in the mood to do that when I do this show, so tonight is no exception. So I'm just going to go straight into it. But I think I'm going to do the sales page first, and then do the advert. Okay. So let's do the advert a second. Let's do the sales page. What am I doing? First. Okay, now I'm doing that because I am not completely sure what I'm tuning into with the sales page. The advert and the sales page have to be congruent, so it actually makes more sense for me to do the sales page first. Okay, so I should do the full brainstorming thing, as I say, features, benefits, outcomes, because then we know exactly what we've got on the table. But I'm kind of not going to do that. So let's just brainstorm, some facts. Turn your blog into we'll have to think of the right words later on, into a festive something thing. Okay, as I say, when we're copywriting, we don't want to be hanging about trying to find the perfect word, because you'll forget what the point of what you was going to say was, or at least I will. So we just put anything down as a placeholder. Obviously we're not going to say festive thing, but that's what we're trying, that's the meaning of what we're trying to say, so I can worry about exactly what the most fantastic word for festive thing is later on, at my leisure, when I'm not keeping you waiting. But I don't know the perfect word for festive thing right now, so I'm just putting a placeholder in, so that's what I know that I'm trying to say. Okay, it's the message of what we're trying to say, and it's just really important that you just bang out the copy with placeholders to just get it out there. Okay, and then we can come back and spend hours thinking of the perfect word, but we haven't got hours to write the next sentence. It's just ridiculous. So turn your blog into a festive thing. Get buyers in the mood for Christmas. I'm putting that in. Okay, again, in the mood may not be the thing. Increase conversions with again, this won't be as BSy as I'm going to put now, with the secret source. I'm even going to say it's not even secret widget. Okay, again, not going to be in the final copy, but that's what we're trying to say. We're trying to say that it's got something that increases conversions. We'll work out the magic word later. What else happens? So the important thing there actually is with a single switch. There we go. Christmas. And then I think we'll just have two more if we can. I may not be able to think of them. Let me take a drink while I'm trying to think what I'm thinking. Hang on. Instant facelift with a fresh design. Okay, so that's good. Increases engagement. Okay, Hang on, I got some engagement. There we are. I could say it looks beautiful, but I'm not sure that's a sales point. I'll just put it in brackets for a minute, just in case we haven't got anything else to say. I don't think we're going to use looks beautiful. And perfect for I'm trying to say getting engagement, right? No, it's how I put that placeholder in, because I'm struggling to think what the right word is. Perfect for getting engagement, so it's not what we want to say exactly. Letting buyers know they're in the right place. Works perfectly for e-commerce, to bloggers, to authors and artists. Get up there, and artists. What else do I want to mention? And trainers and coaches. Yeah. Okay, so that's basically, that's our brainstorm done. Okay, as I say, it's not the right words. Don't care. Just get it out so that we don't forget what we're trying to say. Okay, so what do we want to start here? But basically the thing from this, the kind of show me the money phrase, or the Wi-Fi FM, why should I care, anything like that. It's basically going to be that they're going to make more money out of it. So the problem is how do we say, make more money out of Christmas? Okay, without it sounding like complete hype and BS. Okay, so I think we're basically gonna kind of go with because the natural thing that I want to say, because I'm a bit of a salesman, is maximize your Christmas profits. Okay, but that's just horrible bullshit copy. So I can't actually say that, but that's what's in my head. So even I need to clear my head to actually come up with something less, BSy. So it could be, again, we're just brainstorming. This isn't necessarily the copy we're going to use. Have fun this Christmas, okay, with your store. So we obviously, it could appeal to e-commerce people, the most. Anybody who's got anything to sell will realise that they have a store, even if they don't have a store. If it's even just a book, they can still have a store, shop, whatever. Or we can change the word. So that's one thing. Tune into Christmas is another. Be the festive, could be shop on the block. Again, that's pretty horrible. It's pretty easy to come up with horrible, hypey phrases, isn't it? So I think I'm going to go with be ready for Christmas, because we're not putting any wild claims in there, and it's kind of a question. I could say, you know, are you, but I'm not going to actually, you know, do that. But be ready for Christmas. That implies that something about Christmas is coming, and then we can go on to explain that it's about getting more sales. Okay, so let's go with that. So it's the least, you know, BSE of anything I've come up with so far. So that's a winner then, really. And yeah, I could put, you know, for more fun at Christmas and stuff like that, but then that's kind of appealing to you know, end users rather than store owners. So this is, you know, quite short and snappy and a bit vague. So you know, it gets some intrigue going. You know, be ready for Christmas. We'll be ready in what way for Christmas? You know, what's happening at Christmas? You know, that's my immediate action. You know, what's happening at Christmas? And yeah, we could even respond that with that. Okay, and then we got our question in. Okay, and then we can, you know, I hate using the word, I can't even remember the word, you know, maximising the pain. I hate doing that. I want to sell on positivity, really, but so in fact we can do that, can't we? We don't have to needle the pain, do we? So then we can just turn your blog into into a festive store with a single flip. Doesn't make sense, does it? With a single switch, even that doesn't make sense. With a single plug-in is actually what it is, to be honest. So, you know, okay, so maybe in the single we want to put simple or easy, or well, easy is pretty good. So let's just, oops, I didn't quite go that far. And that's, you know, detail is always good. Detail will justify, you know, the words, and it will connect the flow. So then we can do, you know, one of our other points that we had. You see, we are using these points. I didn't just invent them and then ignore them. Okay, that was the thing. Right, here we go. Right, mood for Christmas. I want to put that in a minute, because that's quite a nice phrase. When it's not a headline, it's not quite so BSy. It's still not very good, but it's not so bad. That was the one. Yeah, that one. So we put festive there. We could change that to Christmas, so we're not saying the same word over and over again. Fucking. With instant festive, face this with fresh design, increasing engagement. Oops. And letting buyers know they are in the right place for a fun Christmas. And get them in the mood for a good time. Let's just do that. Okay, so it's still a bit, it's still kind of on all horrible, hypey, BSy. anyway, let's take it in play. Be ready for Christmas. So that's good. Intrigue. What's happening at Christmas is basically what I'm saying, and then straight away we're actually saying that. So what's happening at Christmas? We could even put so in there. That's a little bit different. So what's happening at Christmas? Turn your blog into a Christmas store. Into a, we need something there. Into a fun. Into a fun Christmas store with whichever we're going to go with an easy WordPress plugin. That doesn't flow anyway. With an instant facelift, with a fresh design, increasing facelift. With a fresh design, increasing engagement, and let buyers. Actually, not the end. Letting buyers know they are in the right place for a fun Christmas and get them in the mood for a good time. So that's where it goes a bit horrible. Buyers know. So we can just put that there. Getting buyers into the good time vibe. Okay, yeah, get them now. And in the right place for a fun Christmas. So there we go. Okay, so it's shorter, so that's got to be better. So just read it again. So what's that? Christmas. Turn your blog into a fun Christmas store with an easy. Let's go with easy. Can change it back in a minute if we don't like it. With an easy, well, it's instant really, but it's easy. With an instant WordPress plugin with an instant fora. There we are. It's almost starting to flow now, almost. Not quite though. For an instant facelift, I can't even say that. For an instant festive facelift. And a fresh design, increasing engagement. Okay, so again, that's a bit salesy. A fresh design. So rather than saying increasing engagement, which is very scientific, and the fact that it's scientific makes it horrible. And a fresh design, captivating. I don't know if we're going to say fun seekers, but anyway, something like that. Getting buyers into a good time vibe and in the right place for a fun Christmas. So we've just made some of the words a bit more actiony, less scientific, so that it's less BSy. So that's not so BSy at all. So that would be our opening, thing, and then we can basically, I'm not going to write that bit now, but we can explain it, what they get out, and all the options and all the features, and then add the proof in and the testimonials and whatever else, all the usual sort of 12 points of a sales letter. So but in the first sentence we basically want to get them. So be ready for Christmas. Why? What's happening? And then when we say, so what's happening at Christmas, and then we're off. And it says, turn your blog. So obviously we've gone straight away into basically what it is and what it does. Turn your blog into a fun Christmas store with an easy WordPress plugin for can't even say it, for an instant festive facelift. It's not going to be a voiceover, and a fresh design, captivating fun seekers. Again, we might not actually say that. Getting buyers into a good time vibe, quite like that, and in the right place for and let them know, and that they're in, the right place for a fun Christmas. Okay, and then the rest of it, would go on. Okay, so that's a start. As I say, we may, look at this for several hours and decide that it's rubbish and try and come up with something better. But it's kind of going okay. It's not as BSy as these kind of things, but it's still obviously about money. Okay, captivating, buyers. We've said buyers here. Getting a good time vibe, so it's all sounding good and positive. Right place for a fun Christmas. Okay, and obviously a fun Christmas is going to be about buying some fun stuff, basically. Doesn't have to be super expensive, or it could be, but it's up to them. But it's about doing something, even if it's getting a crayon and just drawing Happy Christmas on it. You've got to do something to have a fun Christmas. So that's not bad. So that might be, the starting point for the sales letter. And as I say, we can just put the other 12 points in as to what is going on. But now we need to go back a stage. So now we've got this in place. Now we basically want to go back a stage and try and work out how we can just get people, into this, to start with. So that's not super easy, is it? So, but anyway, but we're halfway there, and I hope I'm still going out. Let me just check, because that's always good. Yes, I think we're all right. It says it's good. That's better than it was yesterday. Okay. So right, getting on a good time. Right. So so we could just go over that. Get the best vibe for your Christmas store. In a single, should think of something for that. Anyway, in a single flip, that makes sense. Flip, single WordPress plugin, giving you a festive facelift. Again, I want to say increase conversions, but we can't say that. And happier buyers. There we go. So that's kind of summed that up. So that's kind of the promise. Okay, that's basically the promise. That may be too long for the promise, but that's basically the promise. Get the best buy for your Christmas store in a single WordPress plugin. Give you an instant, have we said instant yet? No. Giving you an instant festive facelift and happier buyers. So we've said money without saying money. And then we can just, back that up with, instant, I'm going to say festive again for a minute. Instant festive designs. That's a choice of instant festive designs. Again, I want to say one thing, but I'm going to repeat myself for a minute here. Instantly. Great. I'm going to say instant again, and obviously we're not going to do this in the end. Great instant focus. Do you want to say it? Yeah, focused. Christmas card posts. And one other one would be good. Highlight your best Christmas offers. Should we put graphically highlight your best Christmas offers. Throughout your store, something like that. Again, I don't know if that's very good, but yeah, we'll come back to that. Okay, so that's kind of good. So if we were doing a kind of a horrible cheesy advert, that could be what we do. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up doing a video ad. So we're going to show happy shoppers and families and eating and presents and that kind of imagery. And then the voiceover is going to do all the work of the sales. Now, can we get away with saying what we just said? It's about the right length. Hang on, let me just time that. Yeah. Get the best vibe for your Christmas store in a single WordPress plugin, giving you an instant festive facelift and happier buyers. A choice of instant festive designs instantly. Create instant focus Christmas card posts. Graphically highlight your best Christmas offers throughout your store. One thing and it's off. So yeah, it's about 20 seconds, so that's about right. Obviously I might not do it quite as horribly as that. And I've said instant about 20 times, which I don't want to do. Install your copy in well, it is seconds to be honest, but I'm going to say in just a few, in a couple of moments. And while we want to do that, and tune in to the hottest time of the year. Hottest time of the year. So something like that. I mean, it seems very salesy at the moment, so I'm not very happy about that. But that's what we've come up with in this time. But the good news is it's not super BSy like these were, and it does have some life in it. It's certainly confident. It's certainly about Christmas, and we've used some quite nice language in there. We've avoided the money but implied money. We've got some kind of proof in there because it's we've listed the features. The main problem is I've said use some words too many times. Quite like the end there, and I quite like the beginning. So it's just the middle bit, and particularly the overuse of the word instant. So we could just say beautiful then, because people probably want beautiful stuff. So create beautiful focus Christmas card posts. I could say in a jiffy, but that sounds like a soap powder, so I'm not going to say that. Graphically highlight your best Christmas offers throughout your store, with no effort, maybe. Again, it sounds a bit horrible, but we might say that, and that sort of thing. So I mean, that's we're kind of there. We know the imagery for the video, so that's okay. This voiceover is kind of going to work. We could make it more intriguing and mysterious, and captivating and questioning and all those kind of things, but I'm kind of happy with that, really. Yeah, so we've only got one instant in there, but yeah. I've been said instant in the same line twice. So it's a powerful festive designs. Could say immediately. Instantly is kind of different to instant. I think well that'd be, we might get away with that. Yeah, so I'm kind of happy with that. So that's the basis of a campaign. In 30 minutes. So there we go. So the takeaway from this obviously is just get it out there, because it's not the detail that matters. It's the kind of the concepts and the flow as we go through it. We're trying to tune in to buyers without doing BSy type marketing hyperbole, which is very easy to do, as I've just demonstrated. And we're basing it on our basic brainstorm, of the ways we think we might be able to do it. And if we're not able to come up with this, then we do the actual process of just bullet pointing the features, turning the features into benefits, turning the benefits into outcomes, and then tuning the outcomes into the scenario of the thing. But you can see the scenario of my thing in here is get the best buy for your Christmas store, and that sounds like something worth having, particularly if you're hoping to sell a lot at Christmas. And then we're saying a single WordPress plugin, you can get an instant first. I can't say that. I have got to say it's the voice, haven't I? Anyway, okay, an instant festive facelift. Good grief! I might get somebody else to do this. And then we're justifying it with some bullets. This isn't going to appear in text at all. It's going to be all voiceover. And the video is going to be good time video basically. Okay, with all the kind of Christmassy hint. And then this voiceover, and it's not super BSy. We haven't put outlandish claims in it, but it's obviously about happier buyers. So that infers that there are buyers. Okay, and then on the sales page, we're basically echoing the same message. We may even take some of the words from here, back over there. Certainly the bullets we could, actually definitely put in the copy somewhere. And to give it congruency, and we can use the same imagery and even the same video really to my typing's terrible, to get this to kind of rock or cook or whatever we could say. But the main thing is to keep the BS element down, and I think we've done that. It's semi credible. Anyway, I'm going to think about it, but it's a start. We have to start somewhere. We've got rid of the BS. We're tuning into what we think. We're tuning into the buyers. We're making it congruent between the advert and the sales page. We know the video image we're going to use, so not so bad. Okay, so I'll talk to you then. I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you next Monday for more copywriting. It's not even really a clinic, is it? More of a kind of a open heart surgery, really. For another open heart copywriting open heart surgery. Okay, talk to you then. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.